Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the OzSide Football Podcast.
Hello.
Today is a very sad day.
It is.
Dusan Vlahovic is on his way to Juventus, which we'll speak about more.
We will. Oh, we
I'll
will.
get that off my chest. I'll go into it in depth in due time. But today, we're going to talk about a few things. We've got the EPL roundup. We've got AFCON roundup. We've got transfers. If you listen, you know transfers. They're the best part of football, I believe.
Yes.
But yeah, look, let's go straight to the AFCON. Have you been watching?
I have been watching a little bit of AFCON here and there, yes.
Look, so Facebook, right? Africans on social media are very outspoken when it comes to football.
I understand.
Any club, you'll find Africans in the comments berating them. Very rarely are they big up in them, but when they do, it's very wholesome. Nonetheless, I've seen on like Bleacher Report Football and like Sport Bible, so like massive pages, when they've posted about the AFCON, a lot of the Africans are like, this is the most fucked tournament. Like, this is so corrupt. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they're... But I think, like, games ending early, shocking calls, I've watched a few where I've gone, holy shit, I like the AFCON because I think it can compete with the Euros.
It is also Africa.
Yeah.
Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah,
people.
The resources are not, how do you put it? So the Copa America resources are there because they're domestic. They have the Argentinian and they have the Brazilian leagues.
Yeah.
Those are both like top 10, 15 leagues. Whereas the African League, truly they may be the Egyptian League and the Israeli League. But Israeli goes to Europe.
Yeah. So
really it's just the Egyptian League. And they produce some decent players. Let's not be mistaken here.
Yes.
But they don't have the resources. But they are all like in agreement of how shit this tournament is.
Okay.
Even like people that are commenting from the countries that are doing well, they're like, we don't deserve this position.
Wow.
Crazy, eh? And also, it didn't hit me. Patson Daka didn't go.
He's injured. He was injured before.
Yeah, and then Ziyech.
Yeah.
Which I thought was baffling for Morocco.
Well, I think it's also because, like, I don't think first of all, I think clubs have more power over the international teams these days anyway. Yeah. So, like, Chelsea would have just been like, nah.
Yeah.
Our squad's decimated with COVID.
Yeah.
He's not going.
Yeah.
But then,
that's fair.
Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you what, there have been some cracking goals in the AFCON and nobody knows about them.
No, people don't speak about them.
No one has a clue.
I have no idea why. And honestly, it is the most, like, I find Africans to be the most animated, like most passionate. Like even in Europe when they play, they are some of the most animated things. And prime example is Ghana and South Africa 2010 took the hearts of everyone.
Yeah,
Luis Suarez, you fucking dog. You denied Asamoah Gyan of a World Cup, but I think it's like the most entertaining shit.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and I think so this is where the corruption came in. They were like, so all these squads over there have been getting like COVID.
Yeah.
And then Cameroon apparently just doesn't have one case of COVID.
Understandably.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, noted. And they versed Comoros.
Oh.
Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't.
The Comoros, all the keepers got COVID.
Oh, fuck.
So their left back played in goal.
Yep.
Made some great saves. Bear in mind, this bloke's facing Vincent Aboubakar, who's like known as a goal-scoring don. Maybe not in the top leagues, but at Porto he scored goals for fun. Where else was he? Aboubakar was somewhere before Porto. I can't remember, but he's in Saudi Arabia now and he scores for fun over there.
I feel like it was in Spain before.
Yeah, he was somewhere, or France, where he just scored, and Carl Toko Ekambi plays at Lyon. Yep. He's actually quite a well beater. And so their left back played in goals. And the Cameroon goals, put it this way, if they had a keeper, just like all the other keepers in the tournament are basically playing in their country's top division or in Europe. Mm-hmm. So, like, Cameroon had Onana, who was a freak, man. I forgot how good he was.
Oh, he's gone to Inter.
Yeah.
By the way, people, he's gone to Inter.
I think that's sick for him, with what he's gone through and stuff like that. But, like, the two goals that went in, you're like, a normal keeper doesn't really let that happen. Mm-hmm. But Comoros had a person sent off. Bear in mind, they have a left back and goalie, and they had a person sent off in the first, 10, 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. So they played the whole game with two men. First time at the tournament. Cameroon are the host, and they kept it to 2-1.
Yeah,
with decent possession
dudes.
As well, over 40% possession, and had a decent crack at them. And if it wasn't for Onana, like a top 15 keeper in the world, I doubt they would have
scraped that.
Yeah, I doubt Cameroon would have won. Honestly,
yeah,
if they had sorry
for me,
yeah, sorry, Bobby. But if they had a keeper that was playing in the African leagues, with all due respect, I genuinely think Comoros would have won.
Yeah, right.
They played that well.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, look, on other notes, oh my God, my phone's all over the shop. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Tunisia knocked out Nigeria.
Yeah, good.
No thanks.
Actually, no. Bad, because that means Iwobi has to come back.
Yeah, no thanks to Iwobi.
Yeah. I think it was subbed on 56 and then got sent off 7 minutes later.
I was watching it and I was just sitting there and I was like, what the fuck happened to you, man?
That was not corruption that did that red card. It was genuinely a bad tackle.
But I was just thinking, like, what are you thinking? Like,
oh, bro, who fucking knows?
And like, it sounds bad, but my first thought was like, your uncle delivered so much for this country, like JJ Okocha.
Yeah.
And then you've gone and like just knocked your country out of a tournament single-handedly.
Yeah.
And you're like, and there's good players there as well. I think Moses Simon, based on his performance at this AFCON's, most probably earned himself to a bigger club. Like, he's playing at Nantes now.
Yeah.
Decent club. But like, I think he'll earn himself a bigger... I think it's shown like how well he leads. And Joel Rebo from Rangers.
Oh, God, yeah.
I think he's most probably been the best player at AFCON.
Quality. Very,
but
very
he
good
won't
player.
get voted best player now that they're knocked out. But like, he is... Yeah, I see him in the Prem. Like, come... Even by the end of this month.
Really?
I honestly think now that they're out, there could be a chance that clubs go straight to Rangers. If they want a centre midfielder that can dribble, pass, it just reminds me of like Camavinga, but like consistent. Mm-hmm. And with Scottish league players, we've been shown they're not that bad.
Oh, we know all about Scottish league players.
And Gambia knocked out Guinea, which was huge because Gambia, you'd know one of them, Barrow, plays for Bologna.
Yeah.
Decent, a little baller. If you watch the Serie A, you know when you're playing Bologna, it's him and Soriano that you look out for. And he's led Gambia, Like, he's properly put like that.
Put a shift in.
Yeah, he's only like our age too. He's only like 22, 23, 24.
Yeah.
And he's like properly led Gambia. He knocked out Guinea, who have Naby Keita and a few other players overseas. They have Pogba's brother and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought that was sick. And then Gabon were knocked out. So there was no Aubameyang on the pitch, but I didn't know why. Were knocked out by Burkina Faso.
Yeah, good.
Burkina Faso had this winger. I forget his name. Electric. Like, European standard. Like, Champions League, Europa League. The way he played, he was so quick.
Yeah.
I've not seen, like, pace like that in a minute. Last time I remember seeing pace like that was Bellerin to a loose ball, like against Bafétembi Gomez.
Yeah, right.
There was this one part where he just hit it down the line. I was like, holy shit, like that is like that could be a sprinting record in this AFCON.
Fucking hell.
And he was so electric and he played so well. Like, he could dribble too, which was sick.
Yeah.
Like, I really liked that. And they went to penalties, and Burkina Faso have a keeper who plays in Belgium, but Gabon's keeper plays in Africa, I believe. And you could tell the difference when it came to penalties. Like, you could tell, like, Kofi, because it went for a while, but he was diving the right side, and he was saving some, and then some would hand it into the net. So, like, it was interesting. But from what I've watched, Tunisia and Gambia are my favourites. Really? And Cameroon look the goods, but they're playing at home.
Corruption.
Yeah. And, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to forgive me. I woke up this morning and came straight here. So there were games this morning. And I'm going to read them out right now. AFCON. Senegal beat Cape Verde. And then Morocco beat Malawi 2-1. Okay. Hakimi and Nesri scored, of course.
Yeah.
And then for Senegal, Cape Verde played with 9 men from the 57th minute.
Fucking hell.
And then Senegal scored Sadio Mane scored in the 63rd, and then they scored in the 93rd.
What? Hey, that's a shift.
Yeah.
Fair dues.
That's a shift. And possession-wise, Cape Verde, 36%. So, and like that Senegal team, bear in mind, Edouard Mendy, Koulibaly, Diallo from PSG, Gana Gueye, Mendy, Papa Gueye, Diédou, Sadio Mane, and then they brought on like Balo Touré and Bamba Dieng. Like, they're decent players here. So, Cape Verde, hold your heads high.
Fair enough. Fair dues. People need to watch the AFCON.
Yeah, I strongly suggest watching the AFCON.
If you want to watch some ridiculous football.
Like some passionate football.
Yeah, like ridiculous.
Like, they actually care.
Yeah.
They actually care. So, and then, so what we've got up next is we've got Ivory Coast, Egypt tomorrow.
Big game.
Massive game.
Everybody, if you played FIFA 12, you know all about Ivory Coast.
Yeah, and then, you know about Ivory Coast. And then Mali versus Equatorial Guinea, who knocked out Algeria.
Okay.
That was something else.
Algeria, yeah. The fact that Algeria,
Fucking hell, man. That was something else. But yeah, that's all I got for you, ladies and gentlemen, on the AFCON side of things. We should head to the English Premier League.
Big weekend.
Yeah.
Big weekend.
Well, as an Everton fan.
It's a sad weekend.
Yeah. Great goal from Buendia, but...
Fantastic goal. The fact that he got the header, though, stupid.
Yeah, I think Pickford, I think Townsend clears it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
If Pickford doesn't get his hand to it,
But
Townsend's on the...
You can never blame a keeper for that.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful header for someone who's I think he's 5'7", 5'8".
It's like my height, yeah.
Yeah.
He's small.
Yeah, he played well, I thought.
Good, yeah. No, Buendia was definitely the standout. We're probably going to get relegated. That's fine.
Yeah, well, Norwich won.
Yes, Norwich won, and I think Newcastle won as well against Leeds.
Yeah.
So they've won. But that's now...
Newcastle only got 5 days to make things happen, but...
Yeah, I think we'll talk about it in transfers, but they're doing stuff now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're probably going to get relegated, and it's fine. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes you get relegated, sometimes you don't.
You could end up being a Forest and a Leeds, man.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's a steady. Yeah,
it took Leeds 16 years to get back to the Premier League,
and when they're back, they're back. And they play kids now.
It will take 30 years.
Yeah, I like the way Leeds did it. You bring in Rodrigo, you bring in Rafinha, and then the rest you go.
Just
we're sticking
the same team.
We're sticking with our process.
Yeah,
it worked, and it's gonna work. You just got to trust me. But I think Leeds are a few signings off Leeds like Brentford. How you could never pick it as a pundit.
No.
Who they're going to bring in.
The
amount of data and analysis they'll go through. But I think they need a centre back.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I think they know they need a centre back.
But I don't know who it is. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, because there needs to be a lead centre back, and who the fuck is a lead centre back? We have no idea. I'm not a scout.
I always thought Dedrick Boyata would be good there.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He just came to my head one day, and I was like, yeah, I think he'd.
It'll be someone that no one knows.
Yeah.
No one has a clue.
Bundesliga would be... There'd be a few they'd look at because of the Gengen press.
I think so as well.
There. But yeah. Arsenal are struggling.
Are they?
Yeah.
There was
struggled this month
against Burnley.
Yeah, we've struggled this month.
City
game was shit.
I said,
Forest knocked us out of the FA Cup.
I said that this was a very crucial period of your season a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it hasn't worked out, has it?
No, but I'm patient.
Yeah.
I have no... We have a depleted squad.
Yeah.
And besides that, these things are going to happen. It's not all highs.
No.
I'm very patient. I am happy that the factor in the top 10, as sad as that is to say. And I am well aware of the Arsenal team being so young.
Yeah, that's it.
And as long as we beat Tottenham in the table, whether we finish 19th and they finish 20th, it's not that much of an issue. But... I think we'll be fine.
I think so too.
I wouldn't mind seeing. I don't say sign for the sake of signing, but I think it's clear we may need a midfielder. Joe Aribo.
I don't think you're gonna go for I think you're going for a striker.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, fucking.
We'll talk about it. But I think that it's clear as day that team needs someone. I see a couple Arsenal fans saying that that you need 2 or 3 in this window. I don't think you need 2 or 3. I think you need 1, 2. No.
We just need Isaac and a midfielder.
Yeah, you don't need anything.
Don't sign for the sake of signing.
Exactly. I don't think you need another.
What Everton do.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to have another your summer window where you signed everyone.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
No, I think Isaac would be alright. And to be honest, are you going to get him out of there? Most probably not.
Maybe not. This window.
No, not this window. That's what I'm saying. Sociedad would be no, we need to figure out the fuck's going on here. That's our striker. We can't just go, have him. And on the other hand of that as well is I don't mind Lacazette.
I don't. That's it. He's doing well. He's doing well.
I don't see why everyone's going.
And Aubameyang is slowly coming back.
Yeah, I think Aubameyang will end up playing for us because they're going. He's frozen out, dude. He's in fucking a different continent and he fucked up. Let's not the bloke's fucked up more than once.
Yeah.
If it's a one-time fuck up and he gets frozen out, then I disagree with that because everyone deserves a second chance. Bloke fucked up multiple times. If he gets frozen out, I can
put him on the bench.
Yeah, I don't care. It's neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that's just football, and that's just people making mistakes. The same as if it was a job. You got to think about that. If you make the same mistake over and over again, eventually your boss is going to get the shits with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the way we play. But I do think backup striker, similar to West Ham situation. January is a good opportunity to get in a striker on loan for 6 months, whatever it may be. And speaking of strikers that we looked at, that moved this morning and just came through my phone around 10 minutes ago was Martial.
Yes, to Sevilla.
Good on him. I like that. I like that a lot.
Do you know he still has a Ballon d'Or clause in his Manchester United contract?
Dude, to be fair, right? So when I used to play FIFA, you used to play with silvers because there was like, what's it called? Handicap, the myth. So silvers were like better than gold.
Yeah.
So I would use a French team. And I used Martial at Monaco. It was like 69 rated. And I put it right there. And I remember watching him. And then I started watching Monaco because I was like interested about this guy that was scoring all these goals for him in Ultimate Team. He was gun at Monaco.
Oh, no. God,
like,
yeah, he was.
He was similar to what Mbappe was doing. Mbappe smashed him in terms of like the UCL progressiveness. But like in the league, Martial was doing that well.
Yeah.
And then obviously United picked up on him, is what it is. But yeah.
No, good for Sevilla.
Yeah, I like it.
I do like Sevilla a lot.
Yeah.
Good little team there.
Yeah.
And they do recruitment good.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting point in the season we're in, ladies and gentlemen. I say that much.
Oh, I think so as well.
And back to championship chat. We better talk about it quickly.
We have to.
I was going to do more research on the numbers, but Blackburn are in second.
Good.
Blackburn are in second. They beat Middlesbrough during the week. And, dude, this Blackburn lineup, there's no names in there that like people realise besides like Brereton Diaz. The more I look at it, I'm like, I have no fucking clue who any of these players are.
Good.
And I like that. I like that a lot. And yeah, like I was watching it, and this guy called Gallagher, Gun. Sam Gallagher.
Sam Gallagher. Yeah.
Gun. And Ryan Nyambi.
The right back.
Yeah, and Paul Van Heck, Dutch centre back. I liked him as well.
Good on Blackburn, man. We need a new team in the Premier League. I'm sick of seeing Fulham. I'm sick of seeing
kind of lead situation, I reckon.
Yeah,
like nostalgia from the early
sort
thousands.
Of thing.
Yeah,
It'd be them, Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah,
them sort of teams.
Well, it's kind of exciting because you got Fulham. Fulham look like they're on the way back up.
Oh, they're probably going to be.
Blackburn, I'm praying finish second.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically equal Bournemouth. Bournemouth have goals difference on them. They're 3 points behind Blackburn, but game in hand. QPR are close, and then it's West Brom, Huddersfield, Nottingham Forest, and Middlesbrough in like a little cluster. And then Coventry, Luton, Stoke, and Sheffield are behind them.
I want QPR back.
I want QPR back really badly.
They got fucked over.
Yeah,
royally fucked over.
Those owners were just pumping money into whatever fucking breathed.
Yeah. I want them back.
Crazy that team couldn't do anything.
It just did. It wasn't. They bought names. They bought names, and they didn't buy.
Tarat, Ferdinand.
Yeah. If you know Adel Tarat, he'll forever be.
Yeah, him and Ben Arthur.
He'll forever be like.
Yeah. Fuck Neymar, man. Fuck all these skillers you see now. There's Tarat and Ben
Arthur.
Skill moves weren't even like a thing
before them.
Like what they were doing was just stupid. And then Balassi was the same. Balassi was legit. Like I remember watching the game. He did the flick.
The Crystal when he was at Palace.
Yeah, I remember watching that live, and like it stunned commentators. They were like, "Oh my god, like what the
fuck did you just do?"
Yeah. Similar to Masuaku. He was in like between two defenders, and he just flicked it over and went between the two. And I was like, but that's real skill, ladies and gentlemen, not stupid step overs. Like the improvisation to get out of a situation is truly the skill move.
Yeah, 100%. QPR deserves to come back.
And like we said last year, Ilias Chair is our favourite there, by far.
QPR.
And while I'm at it, we're going to get the name of that right back up, because I listened back to the podcast, and it frustrated me that I couldn't remember it.
From who?
QPR. Where is he? Odubajo. I've butchered that so hard.
Can't do it.
Yeah. Odubajo. Sorry, respectfully, of course. I can't pronounce these African names. But yeah, like they got Lee Wallace there. I didn't realise that.
He's like 32.
Yeah, they got Luke Amos, Chris Willick, younger brother. Younger brother.
Yeah.
And then they got David Marshall as well, Lyndon Dykes, who we'd love to see, and a bit of a championship hero in our time, Albert Adamoah. He's played in the Prem, but yeah, he's a bit of a championship hero. So I'm excited to see them.
I'm excited to see. I reckon we're going to get 2 new teams next year, with Everton not being there.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, like Watford sacked Ranieri, so I think they're going.
Yeah, let's talk about Watford. So they sacked Ranieri. They're going to bring back Roy. Roy is 74, man.
I don't know, man.
But he's only there till the end of the season.
Yeah.
So the idea, I think, behind that is you get him in. He makes
managers. It's fucked,
bro. I think
They've had around 20 since 10 years ago.
I heard it somewhere that if they are 3 managers behind West Ham, so West Ham in their entire existence have had 3 more managers than Watford.
In the past 10 years?
Yeah.
That's fucked. They should have stuck with Zisco, that Spanish one. He was good.
Yeah, I know.
They just went through... Like basically the month we just went through with Arsenal, they went through with Zisco.
That, and then they sacked him.
Yeah, and I have not thought for a second about Arteta's job.
Yeah.
I've just been like, it is what it is. We're still playing well. Like the City game showed, we're playing well. Yeah. It's just not happening at the moment. Yeah. It's just all this outside noise with COVID. I hate talking about it, but all that outside noise, it's just not happening at the moment. Yeah. And Burnley, we haven't played a low block.
Just shut up shop.
Yeah, but Burnley, you got to realise you can shut up shop all you want, but you got to fucking attack at some point.
Oh, it's Burnley.
Yeah, I think Dyche would realise that, but he'd be like, yeah, fuck, we need to figure out how we got to attack here.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't got Chris Wood anymore on a long ball to bring it down and wait for Vidger and McNeil and stuff like that. But, yeah, it's interesting.
To be fair, Ranieri was not doing well.
No, but how well are you meant to do when you just chucked
Watford?
Into... Because he wasn't there at the start.
No.
Who was there at the start?
Fucking... Bro, some foreign name. No idea.
There was someone else there at the start. I feel bad for Ben Foster, but...
Cycling GK.
He's so far in the spotlight, so he deals with all this. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16 in the part since 2011. That's how many Watford managers
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yeah,
that's not good. That's not good.
It's not good, so...
I mean... Realistically, there's only one club that can do this shit, and that's Chelsea. Yeah. That can just have managers for 2 years, a season and a half, and still be fine.
Yeah.
Watford cannot do that.
But Chelsea players buy into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they are at that level where they just got to adapt.
They're genuinely proper world-class footballers, and they don't have that at Watford.
Yeah. Respectfully,
don't have that at Watford.
But I think they will... I think they'll get rid of him, but João Pedro, I think...
Watford
and Dennis, man. I think Dennis...
Yeah, we were saying that earlier. I think Dennis has a move next season.
Dennis is another one where it's like, by the end of the season, if Arsenal, for whatever reason, if Lacazette leaves or we don't bring in Isaac, I'm like, dude, Dennis would not be bad at that club.
Yeah.
Off the bench.
No, 100%.
And especially in Europe. Like, he reminds me of Ian Archer at Leicester. Going to just bring him in, and I feel like he'd get a lot of goals off the bench. Mm-hmm. But, yeah...
I'm trying to look up a list of Watford managers to see who was before.
It's disgusting.
Before Ranieri. Jesus.
Oh my God, that's an Excel sheet.
It is. Zisco. Yeah, there
I liked him.
And then you had Ivic, who brought them up.
I can't even remember him. Nigel Pearson. Oh, I remember Flores.
They had Flores twice. Yeah. That's who they had.
And Marco Silva.
Yeah. Anyway.
Crazy.
Bro, Watford are ridiculous. I don't understand what they're doing. They can't do this.
No, they can't.
If I was a Watford fan, I think I said this at the start of the season. If I was a Watford fan,
yeah, but even player-wise,
what would you get up for?
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not a Watford fan.
I'm not a Watford fan. I'm an Everton fan, and we're going down with them.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Liverpool game.
Yeah, Van Dijk's header was so clean.
It was. Also, respectfully.
It should have been a draw.
Yeah. Palace.
That's never a penalty.
No. And
anyone who's played football knows Yotta's lost the ball there.
He's lost the ball and he's run into Guaita.
Yeah.
And
everyone agrees. But the one person in charge doesn't, and that's the issue we have.
Yeah, that's it. That's the issue. The issue is they look at the badge, not what's happening.
Yeah, and it's always easy to look at those and be like, it's in slow motion, yada yada yada.
No. Even if that was the slow motion, doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
Slow motion makes that worse.
When VAR watch it, they're like watching it and they're like, oh, it's slow motion. So they're watching it and seeing it, and it's dramatizing it.
Yeah.
If you're just watch it for what it is in full time. Yotta loses the fucking ball. His touch is shocking, and it goes out, and then he runs into Guaita. And it's shocking, and it's more shocking that Yotta, as a man, appeals for a fucking penalty.
Yeah, what a shit cunt.
Yeah, what a mutt. That is just... Oh, it pisses me off so hard.
Yeah.
And, like, I wish I saw Palace centre-backs just screaming at him.
Oh, bro, you should
bring it back.
They need to...
Like, when Nistelrooy played Arsenal and he'd miss a penalty... Like, the centre-backs of Arsenal would berate him. Patrick Vieira would scream at him.
There always needs to be sportsmanship, but there just needs to be some shithousing these days. Like,
there's level of passion for your fans.
There's too much fucking, like, everyone's mates and everyone's like,
I'm not saying make it personal. I'm just leave it on the pitch.
I'm not saying be, like, the biggest fucking, like, be a personal dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, just, like...
But go out there.
Jesus Christ. Like, go out there and fucking show some passion. Like, if Jota's doing that, tell him he's a cunt.
Yeah. I honestly think Patrick Vieira would have gone to the changing rooms and been like, that is disgraceful that none of you are berating him. Like, 100%. I want to see a yellow... Like, I want to see someone berate him.
100%. But, remember the...
I thought Palace played well.
Oh, no, 100%.
Mikel Elise, we called it, we've called it, and we've said it, and we've said it. I've said it to all my friends. He missed chances, but he is getting there.
Oh, yeah.
Next Zaha, and could be even better.
Dude... Coming from Reading, who, respectfully, not the best football club at the moment.
You know what? In 10 years' time, we could look at that Reading team and be like, Omar Richards and Mikel Elise. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You look at, I think Mikel Elise is only 19, and he's being chucked.
Richards is only like 20.
Yeah.
He's at Bayern.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's a lot of time for these kids, younger than us.
Yeah. Sad.
But no, I think, realistically, the only reason that this Liverpool penalty... or this decision has been blown out of proportion is because Alan Shearer blew up of it.
Yeah.
And
Lineker.
If none of the pundits said anything,
it goes under the
radar. Nobody would give a shit.
Yeah.
But this isn't even the only time that it's happened.
Yeah.
Many points with that throughout the season, last season, every season.
Yeah.
It's been this shit.
Yeah.
And the fact that...
And not just Liverpool, City as well.
Yeah. Not just Liverpool, not just City. Like, City, like, it's a boys' club. Yeah. You got to keep your boys, you know...
Yeah.
Going well.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not saying it's corruption, but it's corruption.
Yeah, I think, I'm not going to say it's corruption, but it's definitely like...
It's definitely something.
Favoritism.
It has to be something. Because there's no way that whoever's in charge of the VAR that day, whatever, is looked at that and they're like, oh... Kevin Friend, do you want to look at it one more time so you can make a fucking decision? Yeah. And then how do you look at that decision and then be like, oh yeah, clear as day?
Yeah.
There's no
how do you change your mind too like that?
There's no way you look at that and be like, oh yeah, definite penalty.
Yeah.
Because the ball is not even there.
Yeah.
The ball is
out.
Yeah,
out. Yeah.
And you can clear as day see Jota's turn of his body to move towards Guaita to take that contact.
Yeah. It pisses me off thinking about it.
Fucking hell.
City did the same end. Bernardo Silva's already gone down and Xhaka tried to lift him back up.
Yeah.
And he's...
Just...
Yeah. And then Odegaard, like, is going for the ball. Edison takes him out, but Odegaard doesn't dive. Like, he falls down and he gets back up instead of sitting there and whinging. And they don't call a pen. And you're like, fuck, does it have to... I was talking about my friend JP on the weekend. Is it just theatrics now? Like, is that... do you actually get a pen for being a pen, or do you get it because you fucking beg for it on the floor?
Yeah.
Like... Yeah. And we're talking about it, and it's kind of become that point where there's a lot of pens happening. And, you know, credit to... Like someone I've watched a few times now. Sadio Mane is one of them. He'll actually stay up on his feet.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes he's fouled, and you're like, that's actually a pen if he dives.
Yeah.
Like he gets clipped, but Sadio Mane will like try and stay on his feet, which that's why he gets a lot of my respect. And that's where Salah kind of falls down a bit.
Yeah, because he
goes down so quickly.
Just a fucking princess.
Yeah. But look, anyway, we'll move on. It's all draining to me. It's very draining. I can't stand it. And it's all bullshit. So transfer rumors, right? I'm not sure what's happening with rumours. I only speak in confirms.
I can speak on a couple of rumours. You want to hear about... Oh, no. You know what? We've got to talk about him. We have to bring him up. We have to talk about him. The biggest one. Dusan.
That's fucked up, man.
Big Dusan. 75 million euros, I think, from Fiorentina to Juventus.
Yeah.
Any other club.
Let me rattle off some names for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start with the lower end of what was, stars of Fiorentina.
Sure.
Felipe Melo. Absolute don. Grew up one of the best goalkeepers ever, even though he's a centre defensive midfielder. Fuck, he had a great game in goals that game. Neto, now at Barcelona. We had him for 4 years. Put fucking faith in him. He has one good season. He goes to Juve. Chiesa, Benedetti, Quadrado. Let me not forget the most beautiful haircut in football of all time, Roberto Baggio. Fiorentina product, ladies and gentlemen.
Juventus.
Full faith. Watch the Baggio documentary. It tells you a lot about how much faith my club put into him. And he went to Juve. And now, Dusan Vlahovic.
I think realistically, same sort of deal here with Vlahovic. I feel like you guys put a lot of faith into him.
And
put a lot of money on the table.
And it pisses me off too. This is what pissed me off, right? With Chiesa. Chiesa is like a very specific player. Very suited to the Serie A. So in terms of like other clubs calling... And, with right wingers in the Premier League, it's not really a necessity.
I don't think Chiesa would fit in the Premier League right now.
Yeah, Chelsea were the only one, but Ziyech is fine. So they, they don't want to spend 67 million. All the other clubs have their right side sorted. So it was very much like when he went to Juve, like I was filthy, but at the same time, I'm like, I get it. Like Real Madrid don't want him. Barcelona can't afford him. And then you go to the Premier League and they don't want him, and PSG don't fucking need him, of course. No. They got Messi there, but so I'm like, all right. I understand. I do understand. And it is what it is. But, with Vlahovic, it's like every fucking club wants you, man.
Could have gone...
Except Real Madrid.
Literally anywhere.
Yeah,
and could have gone literally anywhere.
Yeah, talk about piss me off, bruv. But, yeah, I just, fucking... just frustrates me so much.
Yeah.
And I said to Jaden back in the day, when he was younger, he started at Partizan. Or Red... he did the switch between Partizan and Red Star as a kid. Which is, forbidden.
Yeah.
And I said he's got it in him. Let's not forget.
He's done it.
And he's fucking gone and done it. Now, I always say this when I talk about footballers. Obviously, everything's not their choice.
There's a lot of agents talking in your ear.
A lot of agents and all that shit, right? And Juve might offer the biggest money possible. But, fuck, do you not have respect for this fucking football club?
That literally gave you your career.
You literally played with Chiesa next to you. You've seen that. Bernardeschi was there when you were a kid.
Yep.
Quadrado was the fucking star when you were 16, 17, 18, 15. All these players play at that football club. And they're fucking hated.
Yeah.
They have no respect. Even when Chiesa did well for Italy, the Fiorentina fans struggled to fucking get around him.
Mm-hmm.
Bernardeschi's the same. Fuck him. And Quadrado, I got time for him because he did play in England and stuff like that. Same with Salah. Salah went to Roma, but he went to England eventually.
Yeah.
Quadrado did other things, but Bernardeschi, Chiesa, Baggio is the worst one. And then it's just what the fuck? And I raise a question to you: who have Juve produced?
That's it. They take all Juve.
This
biggest club in Italy, but then they take the best from everyone else in Italy.
Yep. And you look at Inter right now, right? And you look at Inter and you go, they're producing Lautaro Martinez, back ass of Argentina.
Yep.
Right? Barella. These players they are producing.
AC Milan are producing now.
Yeah. AC Milan, Salamakers and Brahim Diaz were gone, forgotten about.
Yep.
Salamakers was from Belgium and
Diaz was a Man City.
Yeah, Tonali they didn't produce because he had a great season at Brescia and stuff like that. But oh man, it's just they're not even it's just fucked. Because I thought of it on the way here. It's a half an hour drive from me here. I was who have Juve produced? Let's think about it. It wasn't Chiellini, Bonucci, no, and then you go to Szczesny, no, that was Roma.
Buffon, kinda, pretty much.
Nah, Parma.
Yeah.
No, he had proper success with Parma before the financial shit kicked in. He was part of a great Parma side. You look up front. You go Morata, no. Chiesa, fuck no. Bernardeschi, fuck no. Ramsey, fuck no. Rabiot, fuck no. Morata, fuck no.
Kulusevski, no.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
And you go, there's one man, Bentancur, who's fucking shit.
Yeah.
He's shit. He's not going anywhere. He's only viewed as alright because he plays for Juve. If I would not want him at Fiorentina in a lifetime.
No.
Anyway,
he goes to any club and he's shit.
Look, it's upsetting, but I will say this: Piatek has my full faith. And he does. I've come around to him, and Jonathan Okone has my full faith.
Oh yeah,
What I'm concerned about, and I raised it to my dad last night. I was at the pub, so I called him when I saw the news. And I said, "This is shit." But the one thing that can't change is Milenkovic.
He's one of your more important players.
He is now.
Yeah.
He is. Terms of youth, Bonaventura is their best player probably at this point in time.
He's
in terms
29,
of on
30.
the pitch, he's getting on. But in terms of actual youth mixed with stuff, it's If Milenkovic leaves, we're fucked.
Yeah.
But Baragi's been playing well. Like, we've had decent players in there, so I can't complain too much. Odriozola, I really hope we get him permanently.
I think you will.
Yeah,
I don't think Real Madrid are in a position where they can just be like, let's hold.
Yeah.
You know, because they want that.
Yeah, I'd happily pay anything to 20 mil for Odriozola.
Yeah.
Like, he just fits the club so well, so... Yeah, I think it's fucked, but what do you think from an outsider?
From an outsider perspective, no attachments to Juventus or Fiorentina, realistically. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, sure. Juventus really...
But it's the same old, isn't it?
Oh,
when you
yeah.
look at,
Yeah. Like that.
In terms of Italy, it's just the same old.
Yeah. Like, in terms of smaller club, best player moving to Juventus,
Yeah.
the same shit. Like, Persie, don't care. Juventus probably not going to do anything anytime soon. Besides maybe win Serie A a couple of times, whatever. Who cares?
But they won't win it this year.
No, they won't.
Driver's seat.
No. They won't win it this year. They're probably not going to win Champions League anytime soon. Like, don't really give a shit about Juventus.
Yeah. Look, it is what it is. Like, fuck, who cares? But
if realistically, if it was Juventus 1, Fiorentina 2nd, with a couple points in between there, and Vlahovic does that, then that's more fun.
They sit in the UCL position, and we sit 2 points behind them
in the Europa League spot. Yeah, that is pretty fucked too.
So, but it is like, look, the club may have accepted Juventus' offer. Juve may have came in higher than any other club in the world. Like, these are things we don't know, to be honest. So, but at the end of the day, like, I fucking say this all the time, like, this is why James Ward-Prowse, when he's done, will be remembered. Mark Noble, all these players will be remembered because there were so many times they could have left.
Yeah.
And that's where Jack Grealish went wrong.
Left and literally did nothing.
Yeah, left for 100 million, went to City. Of course, get your bag, get your money. But, like, at the same time, everyone knows Villa were offering him more than enough money.
Oh, yeah.
Like, at what point is it just greed?
Oh, yeah.
But, like, you got to think, like... Yeah, that's why I'd say, like, is Ward-Prowse and, you know, Vardy and all these other players, they've had chances to leave. Benzema even, like, at
Vardy
Real
could have went
Madrid.
to Arsenal literally the season after they won the league.
Yeah, and everyone loves Kante, but, like, you'll remember Vardy for what he did.
Yeah.
The same with Mahrez and Kante. They're both amazing footballers. I can't say a bad word about them, but Vardy has that element of, like, he fucking stuck true to it. He stuck true to that club. So same with Schmeichel.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, those players, and that's what kind of frustrates me with, like, Vlahovic here, is like, fuck, he could have been, like, when you talk about Fiorentina, you talk about Baggio, you talk about Batistuta, and then you're like, fuck, like, you talk about Rui Costa, and you're like, fuck, like you could, that is the level you're heading for. You're heading for an elite level of football.
Oh, he is, 100%. He will not be at Juventus in 3 years.
Yeah, like, you are heading for stardom. You are heading to lead your country to a World Cup, and at the age of 22, and you're like, fuck, man, what are you doing?
Realistically, sure, go to Juventus, but fucking stick it out for the rest of the season, man.
Yeah.
Like, just...
Yeah, that's what's frustrating me, is it's hit in January. But we did get Piatek, proven Serie A goal scorer, struggled in Germany, but I'll be patient, because around him we have Nico Gonzalez and we have Jonathan Ikone. So, and behind him we have Amrabat, Bonaventura. Have you seen Yusuf Mala? He's coming along really well.
Yeah.
I was surprised Morocco didn't take him. So, yeah, like, I'm pretty... it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't get too attached to your football club, because you just get let down time and time again. And yeah, you just gotta like, with Fiorentina, I trust in the process that Vlahovic is gone. Chiesa, Bernardeschi were within 5 years, and then Vlahovic come along. There'll be something else. And like my dad said to me, he's like, "Don't get too upset, mate. Like, we always have a way of finding, like, how this is the way we do it. We'll find something." He's like, we'll most probably redirect our attention back to South America for a bit and go back to our roots of finding South America.
There'll be something else. There'll be some random European country with just some...
Speaking of South American talent, Alvarez from River Plate
went to City.
He
will be with...
I wanted him at Fiorentina really badly.
Literally will be somewhere...
Gabby Jesus.
Yeah.
I reckon he'll be another Gabby Jesus.
Yeah.
Due for stardom, most probably will have a good start because it's City and he'll score 2 goals. And then you realise, like, fuck it, if Edison played outfield, he'd get a hat-trick every game.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, so you're like, But, yeah, I'm afraid it could be another Gabby Jesus, or it could be Aguero. 10 years of greatness.
Yeah. I'm very high on Alvarez. I think he literally could have gone... Yeah, could have gone anywhere and would have been fantastic anywhere. But City have got him, fair enough.
And didn't pay overs for him either.
18 million.
Shows, and that's what I mean, right? That shows he wants to go there.
It also shows...
Because all the other clubs would have basically had the same offers.
Yeah. Oh, no, 100%.
So, like, he's gone, City need a striker, and, you know, I can call Aguero. Like, I'm sure, I'm sure that's a possibility for him. But I could speak to Aguero about it, and then, and like, Aguero, fuck me, this is what I always think about Aguero. He played that well, that long, and he didn't speak any fucking English.
No.
He never learned English.
If you've watched the City documentary on Amazon, doesn't speak a lick of English.
Yeah, how fucking funny it was when Vincent Company scored that goal.
Yeah,
after the game, he's like, I said V, no, don't shoot me. All the others are laughing, and then he gets back to speaking in Spanish and continue conversation. You always see him at games trying to talk to David Silva and like Jesus Navas and shit. He'd never speak to like the fucking English players. Never. It's so funny.
It's crazy how you live in England that long and you can pick up. Obviously,
care.
You pick up English, but you just don't give a shit to like learn the language. Fucking fair enough, man.
I hope Alvarez does the same. I don't want to see him doing a singlish English interview. I want to see Spanish speaking the whole time.
Fair enough.
Right, transfers.
You want to talk about the confirms now?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Well, confirmed this morning, Martial.
Big one.
Yeah, big one. This is what will create a lot of movement. It's quite weak, but this will create a lot of movement in the market. So Jeremy Berger, Sassuolo, kind of been frozen out because Sassuolo have Raspadori, Berardi, and Scamacca. He's gone to Atalanta on loan, which means one thing: Goossens is moving. Where's he going? Inter. That's what I think.
Fuck it, man. Everyone's going to Inter.
Yeah, but I like Inter, man.
I like Inter a lot.
They thought they got hit. They got hit.
Literally,
all these Chinese owners got fucking hit. But these guys, like, as bad as some of these Chinese owners are, they pivoted and they're like, all right, Dumfries is 15 million. Bang, bring him in with Lukaku money.
Look.
Dzeko's free. Let's bring him in for a season or two. And let's keep Barella, Lautaro Martinez. Let's not stray from that. Let's keep Skriniar. Let's keep Handanovic.
Bastoni's still there.
Yeah, like they've kept that core whilst adding to it somehow while only losing Lukaku.
Yeah, and Dumfries. They got just losing. But Lukaku money would like
come back
for a club who are literally like
financially
fucked poor.
Yeah,
like that Lukaku money is insane.
Yeah, and I think they'll get Goossens on a cheap or a loan and then option to buy in hoping they win the league.
Yeah,
get 100+ million.
Yeah.
Put it back into transfers.
They'll get the Champions League money again.
Yeah. I think Bastoni is most probably their biggest asset in Barella.
Oh, 100%.
Barella was like just screams like this is Verratti all over again. He can either stay in Italy or he can go overseas and
go wherever.
Like he could go to. I see him at Real Madrid. Am I mad at that? No.
Who cares?
He's the next Modric.
Yeah.
Like that's how I see him. As an Italian fan, I'm like, fuck. I kind of want Barella to get out of Serie A and go kill it because we need that spice. Same with Verratti. That's what he always offered on the international level. It was a bit different, a bit faster because the Serie A is so slow. But look, it's interesting. I think Goossens to Inter is most. I think it's almost done. But Boga, very attacking. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does in like a left back position, essentially, like a left wing back, up and down.
I highly doubt that he's going to be offer anything defensively.
You never know, but
he has to buy in.
To be fair, Goossens was shocking when he got there.
He has to fully buy into what
was shocking when he got there. Yeah. Look, I think they'll be fine. There was another person rumored to go to Atalanta. I couldn't remember who it was, but Porto got raided last week. We spoke about that. Sergio Oliveira and Tecatito, they got hammered
for pennies. Yeah,
and I know this guy for one reason. I've liked Jonathan David, so I followed the Canadian national team, and they did some scouting, and they found this guy in the back arse of Portugal and said he's half Canadian. Stefan Estequiel.
Defensive midfielder.
Yeah, plays for Pacos de Ferreira. Plays for Canada now, which is kind of cool. I don't even know if he's ever stepped in the country. And he went to Porto on loan. So, in terms of Porto, smart.
Fair dues.
If we want to talk about something very interesting, let's go to Australian football as a whole.
Are we talking about Cumdog?
Yeah, Captain Cumdog. Jason Cummins, who's known as a cult icon in Scotland.
Yeah.
Signed for Central Coast Mariners.
Yes.
Big from him because we got a World Cup coming up.
And he is half Aussie?
Mum's Aussie.
There you go.
Yeah, Mum's Aussie.
Yeah. So we need anything.
Cumdog. Yeah,
we need anything. He's just a character. I think he'd do so well in the A-League because the A-League have fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And he is just people will be watching him, right? It'll be people from Scotland will be watching, seeing what he's doing. And he's just a character.
Yeah.
Put him on an interview. he scores the winner against fucking whoever. MacArthur FC, and he does some stupid celebration.
I love it.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, Milos Steganek went from Red Star to Columbus Crew. That's a purely World Cup move. I like that, but it means I can watch him. Martin Boyle went from Hibs to Fasaili in Saudi Arabia. Didn't like that at all. But if we go to Saudi Arabia, Amin Younes, a Napoli player, he went to El Fatika.
Really?
Yeah. Interesting. From Frankfurt, Napoli to... He's half Lebanese.
It's the bag.
Half Lebanese, so, he is closer. Like, say he does have relatives in Lebanon still, very close to them, but, like, fuck, man.
Bags. It's all about bags.
Like, fuck, you're fucking 30. Like, you're not even... You're the best part of 30. If say you retire at 35, you got, like, fucking 40 years to see family. Anyway, I get it and I don't get it. Like, you're a footballer. You can play in Europa League or you can go play in Saudi Arabia. Do whatever makes you happy at home. Sergio Rico went to Mallorca on loan. Something fucking severe happened to him when he went to Fulham.
Something. Like...
Yeah, something.
What happened?
Yeah, something happened because before that he was good. And then he just went fucking...
Yeah.
Justin Chi, who is 18-year-old centre-back, went to Hoffenheim on loan.
From?
Dallas.
Ah.
Yeah, in MLS.
Interesting. I like that.
Interesting.
I like that. I do envy the Americans because they look like they produce quality players.
They're how do you put it? The money they've put in over the past 10 years is producing now.
It makes sense, man. Like it doesn't make sense to like not do it. Yeah. Especially with the amount of money that's in football. Yeah. The amount of money that they can get if they produce enough talent to like have fantastic World Cup and then produce talent for their
if they have a good World Cup, they're on there. But
100%.
I love the rivalry they have with Mexico, but I think that's the most beautiful thing in the world. They hate each other.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I love it. It always comes down to is it the Gold Cup they play in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I think it's so good.
I'm just checking if there was any transfers today, ladies and gentlemen, as I wrote the list yesterday.
We didn't talk about Arsenal's number one fan.
Who's our number
Carl
one?
Jenkinson.
Oh, yeah, he went to Melbourne City. Is what it is. He already scored.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he already scored, yeah.
Fucking hell, fair enough. Arsenal's biggest fan. He has posters all in his room of Arsene Wenger and the boys.
Yeah.
It's the only reason he got the contract.
Pablo Mari went to Udinese.
Good on him.
Yeah, almost probably end up at Watford because Udinese owns Watford, blah, blah, blah. The same guy owns both, I should say.
Ozo.
Osama Idrissi, this is what I was surprised by. He went to Cadiz in Spain.
Good.
From Sevilla.
Good on him.
And Mangala went to St. Etienne, who are bottom of League On. So this could be one of the greatest fucking stories of all time if Eliaquim Mangala lifts St. Etienne out of a relegation battle in a great escape.
A couple of years ago, Everton signed Mangala on loan and he got injured on the first week and then got sent back.
Really? That happened?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Exactly.
Before or after Valencia?
He was at Man City.
Yeah, but like, because I'm pretty sure he went on loan to Valencia at one point. Was that before?
Before.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Something happened to him severe. He was good before he got to City.
Who knows, man? Who knows? Let's talk about Newcastle, actually, because they're going balls to the walls. They are looking to sign Lingard on loan.
Rate it.
Dele Alli on loan.
Don't rate it.
Diego Carlos.
Rate it highly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Lingard and Diego Carlos. Fuck Dele Alli off. He's shit. He's so shit. His attitude's fucked.
Oh, dude. It was just like the Tottenham documentary and just the fact that...
When Mourinho spoke to him.
Yeah.
He's like, yesterday I was 20, today I'm 56. He's like, you have to focus.
Yeah.
Like, because you don't get this back. Like,
obviously just doesn't give a shit.
Nah, he just couldn't care. He's getting his money and that's it.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Don't you... I don't know. Like, I get it. Like, you're getting a lot of money. But Jesus Christ, like... Give it a little bit of a shit.
Yeah. The thing is, he rose so quickly, but so who knows like what the mental block is after that. You know
yeah, I get you. But I like the Lingard move for them. I think it offers them a lot more on an attacking front.
Yeah.
And I like the Diego Carlos move as well.
Yeah, Diego Carlos is a baller.
Him
and Jules Koundé. Yeah, great.
Absolute
great
baller.
Centre-backs.
Arguably out of the two.
Another one is Luka Jovic to Arsenal.
Yeah, I like that
I
actually.
wouldn't mind it. You
wouldn't mind
there's
it at
some
all, would
talent
you?
there when you score as many goals he did. That
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I think that he's a little bit of that Lacazette mold, isn't he?
Yeah. He brings people into it. He's inclusive. Get involved.
He's not the Aubameyang. He's not the pacey hitman.
No.
He's very much in.
He wants all these wingers next to him and his centre mids running off him.
Yeah.
And I like that. So
I think that'd be a great move. I think Arsenal bring in a striker just before the end of the window.
You'd hope so.
I think so, definitely, because I think that realistically, there really isn't any more holes in your squad other than striker.
Yeah.
You can say central midfield, like centre mid, yes, but I think that's more of a different window. I think that it's got to be striker for Arsenal, especially if Aubameyang's not going to be a good boy.
I've just been notified of bad news. Amrabat's going to fucking Tottenham.
Shit.
From Fiorentina. And then Adama apparently as well. Whether that comes through, I'm not sure.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's disgusting.
Tanguy and Dembele is gone then.
Bring him to Arsenal.
Fuck off.
Really? I take it. Fucking, I rate him so highly.
I rate him as well. And
him and Lo Celso, they are being underused.
He just hasn't been appreciated at Tottenham.
No. The bloke doesn't lose the ball. Let's say if he's got 3 defenders on him, he'll keep that ball.
He's a baller.
Tottenham
Nobody remembers before Tottenham.
Yeah, he was that good.
Yeah.
Honestly. So I say bring him to Arsenal. Arsenal, get it, make it happen. Fucking, I'd love to see it like a prop, and I would love to see the game as well. Just end on ballet.
And I feel like he'll turn up as well.
Yeah.
He will ball out.
He needs to be loved,
game.
Appreciated, and nurtured.
He does.
He's clearly a bit sensitive, so we need to nurture him. And we like to nurture the French.
Yes.
We're renowned for that. So
yes, historically has been done.
Have you got anything else?
Van der Beek to Crystal Palace on loan.
Like that a lot. Conor Gallagher and Van der Beek.
Wow.
And Kouyaté behind him.
How good is that?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I like that.
Who's the other midfielder they got there? MacArthur, no.
Milivojevic.
Yeah. I like that a lot. That's a nice little midfield.
I like
very
that. Very
attacking little midfield there.
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah.
What else have they got to lose?
Yeah, Vieira could get the best out of someone like him.
I know, but man, United just need to let him go.
Yeah.
Just let him play.
Same with Lingard.
Let them both play football.
Problem with big clubs, man, is they hold on so much.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of holding on, did you see the new rule that I think you can only have, I think it's starting next season, you can only have 8 players out on loan?
Yeah. Well, we're fucked at Fiorentina.
Chelsea are fucked.
Yeah, Fiorentina are fucked. We send out like 30 a year.
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
8 players.
I don't know why we do. We're still shit, but...
Nah, but like that just like stops the entire Chelsea development
Oh,
cycle.
it's good, but it means players have to play. You have to let them go.
And it also means that you can't stockpile.
Yeah, it also means that Championship, Eredivisie, Turkish League, Portuguese League all benefit.
Yeah.
Because they keep those players.
That's
permanent.
Yeah, that's it. Top 5 leagues will be like, oh man,
more spread out.
Yeah, spread out. Like you'll get more
better football,
and arguably more players developing into what they're meant to be.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's all we got this week.
Yeah, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen.
Next week we'll
come back to you when Vlahovic is in black and white.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, next week will be done. Transfer market.
What date is it?
26th.
Next week we'll round up the transfer window.
Yep, that's it. So yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you, everybody.
Remember, like, comment, subscribe on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all these good things.
All the platforms.
And we have a former A-League footballer coming on over the next few weeks. So
if you know the A-League, you know it's gonna be quality.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see you then.
See ya.
I do what I please, and the thing my Jesus peace. The diamond is shining on me. Girl, let me meet you at 3. I'm too busy flexing my jeans. I'm too busy flexing my shit.